It's your girl T here, back with the Ttime Tuesday video. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I show up as my new self. We show up as our new selves. We're not just talking about it or being about it. That's what I wanted to talk about in this video today is, are you being the person you said you were going to be? Are you living your best 4D life, or are you living your best 3D life? So many people who are talking to me, writing to me, what have you, are regurgitating 3D circumstances like they are life, and they are telling me, I wish that I could experience this with SP. I wish that I could experience this in my 3D. Why is this taking so long, etc., etc.? And I'm like, your 3D is an effect of what you are causing in your 4D. For those of you who don't know, the 3D is the material world that you'll see around you, what people call reality, where the 4D is what people call imagination. But it actually goes, your imagination creates your reality, and your reality is an after effect of what you were doing in your imagination per se. When you are taking on a new reality, you want to match that with a new shifted concept of who you are. A lot of people will not take the time to really focus on who it is that they want to be as this new person that they are becoming or being per se. You weren't satisfied and happy with the person that you were being, maybe in just one particular area in your old reality. So why are you so focused on protecting and dragging that state or place that you were in, or that identity that you were in from your old reality into the new? Because there are multiple realities where we are every version of ourselves that we could ever think of, we have an opportunity in each moment of every minute, of every hour, of every day to select a reality where things are going our way, where things are the way that we say they are. And in entering that such reality, we want to check who we are being in entering the new reality. Are we being the version of ourselves that is love, as opposed to wanting, pleading, begging, dragging for the love from one person that we're not seeing in our 3D, which is an after effect of old thoughts, beliefs, energy, focus that we had from 5 minutes ago? We are having to be more conscious of who we are being in each moment of every passing day, because who is it that you are showing up as? As an example, I'm the new version of me who is loved, cherished, who everybody wants, who everybody wants to be with, what have you. I'm magnetic. I am the star of the show. And I wake up out of bed. The first thing I do is I check my phone. Oh, SB hasn't texted me. This crap doesn't work. Oh, it's the same reality again. I turn on my TV. Look at all the bad stuff that's happening on the news. Well, you can add my SP not calling me to that list. I look in the mirror. Why do I have a wrinkle here? Oh, my eyes look so gross. I wish my nose was smaller. Oh, why is my hair looking like this? My hairline is receding. I go to the kitchen. I get a call from my friend. Hey girl, yeah, SP hasn't texted me. I did all the affirmations last night and it's still not working. Ugh, I just checked my bank app. I don't have any money. I can't do that tonight because I'm broke. Broke as a joke. This is the start of so many of y'all's day without you even knowing it. If I'm living in my 4D world and I'm showing up in a new identity as a person who's loved, cherished, and chosen, it might look something like this. I get out of bed. I don't even look at my phone. This is my personal preference because I am going to implement my phone information into my real phone, my 4D. Oh, thank you for this morning. Thank you, God, for letting me wake up today. Thank you for my eyes, my ears, my nose, my mouth. Thank you for this beautiful spirit that is within me. I trust that today is going to be the best day of my life, the most amazing day of my life. I trust that only great things are going to happen for me today. I'm going to lie there in my bed and soak in all the warmth and goodness of today. And I'm going to say affirmations in my mind and picture how beautiful my day is going to go. Then maybe 10 minutes have passed. Nobody's checking. I wake up an hour ahead of when I'm supposed to so that I have time to myself, I might open up a book and read it and start reading some really high-end information on whatever subject I choose. And then I'm going to still be talking to myself, girl, you are amazing. You are the best thing ever. You are savant. You are divine. You are sovereign. Life is going to go good for you because you are good. You're going to do so much good with all your wealth today. You're going to do so much good with all your health today. You are going to bless so many people's lives today because you are going to implement all the kindness, love, and prosperity that you've received onto them. Then I'm going to go in the mirror and look at myself and be like, look at how beautiful your eyes are. Look at how amazingly aligned your nose is. Look at how beautifully your face glows. You are amazing. You are a strength that nobody has ever seen before. Look at your hair. Look at how beautiful your hair is. Look at how beautiful your spirit is. Look at how beautiful your mind is. I love you, Tea Time. I love you with all my heart. You are goodness incarnate, and so on and so forth. This is just a very off the top example, but that, and then I'm probably going to go for a walk and talk to myself about how wonderful this day is, say beautiful affirmations to myself, listen to something inspiring, whether it's cutie meditations, beautiful music from there, or maybe some classical music, or maybe something that uplifts me, or I might go to the gym if it's my gym day, and I'm going to just, really work my body and really like have my juices flowing while talking to myself in a kind manner, while being inspired by whatever's in my ear. I'm not going to check social media. I'm not going to check my email notifications. I'm only going to use my phone if I'm going to play something on the YouTube while I take my beautiful, glorious walk to look at all the beauty around me and get my legs and arms moving. This is me being the cherished, chosen version of myself, and most importantly, when I first wake up in the morning, I'm cherishing and choosing myself. I am putting everybody on Do Not Disturb, and I am pouring into myself, because if I don't pour into myself, how do I expect other people to do that for me? If I don't believe in myself, how do I expect other people to do that for me? If I'm showing up as the crappiest version of myself, why do I get surprised when crappy stuff shows up for me? I only show up as the version of me who is the best and the premium and the top tier, so I'm going to treat myself like the best and the premium and the top tier, and I'm going to implement that throughout the day. Midway through the day, if I'm starting to feel a little bit low or some 3D stuff has gotten in my mind, I'm going to say those affirmations that Eric says on his channel. I am the best version of myself. I am cherished, I'm chosen, or what, I forget, I'm blanking on what he says, but I do reverb what he said on his channel. But you can do anything. Your I ams can be anything. What follows I am is the truth. So I am chosen, I am cherished, I am the best version of myself, I am living in my dream reality, I am perfect, my world is perfect. No matter what I do, my world always shows up for me the way I show up for it, and so on and so forth. Middle of the day. Towards the end of the day, somebody says something that used to get under my skin. Bless you. I used to do that all the time. When people cut me off in traffic, I'd be like, God bless you, I love you. Because honestly, what can affect you from out there if you are controlling everything from up here? How can it, there's times when you can get hot for maybe a minute, but then you revisit back to the place where you remind yourself, I am the power. I create my reality. So nothing out here is going to affect what's going on up here, and then what's going on to be regurgitated out here. You're going to find the more you stay in your peaceful bubble, the more you stay in your new identity, the less out here affects you and the less garbage that comes up to you. People around you are going to mirror back to you who you're being. So they're probably going to be high vibe, really positive people. A lot of people will start talking to you about don't think bad thoughts all day because that will bring bad things in. I have it happen to me all the time. People are like, do you believe in manifestation? Because what you put out is what you'll get, or what you do up here goes out here. People will regurgitate back to me information that I've been saying for years. And it is just a beautiful, positive mirror image that I am on the right track, because I am only attracting people who mirror my positive, high mindset image that I carry around with myself. And if you are just beginning this journey and you don't know what to say up here to remind yourself of who you are, or affirmations or what have you, that's the beautiful thing. We have such a resource rich world. You can write down on a piece of paper a couple of affirmations you're going to say every time you fall out of the state of who you are being. You can type notes on your phone. You can do a plethora of things. But the point is that when you are feeling outside of the new identity that you've declared yourself to be, there are a multitude of ways to put yourself back in. But the key is, a lot of you will say, my SP is not calling or texting me. But I can tell you from that sentence alone that you're not experiencing your SP through your 4D. You're not texting your SP in your 4D telling them how you feel. You're not experiencing those beautiful moments up here and trusting that what goes on up here is mirrored out here. That's why I always tell you guys to play around with manifestation. Start saying one affirmation phrase over and over for a couple of days and see how many people don't repeat it back to you. Start telling yourself you're going to find $100 bill on the ground and see what happens. Start saying little random things that don't mean anything to you and start proving to yourself how strong you are at manifestation, and then incorporate those desires that possibly caused you problems in the past, or take on a whole other person's identity that you might look up to, or you want to replicate the way that they roll. Pick a celebrity or pick somebody close to you that really embodies the energy or the place you want to be in, and just think, what would this person do in this situation? What would they do in this situation? And start incorporating that identity into your 4D world. Your imagination is endless. Your 3D possibilities are endless. Your 4D possibilities are endless. We have been given the keys to the kingdom, and we're able to create whatever we want. You can't tell me that 95% of that freedom is going to be spent on one SP. There's got to be other things that you want. I'm not saying your SP is hard to get or is impossible to get. I'm saying it's lovely and beautiful that you love this person, but there is so much else out there that you want to incorporate into your routine, because you want to have perfect health. You want to have that bank account overflowing. You want your desires and needs to be met, whether it's a career goal, you have a school goal, you have a travel goal, you have a YouTube goal, you have. Those are just as important as SP, if not more important, because we are making ourselves the whole 360 fully complete, perfect and amazing versions of ourselves that knows who we are, knows where we're going, knows what we deserve, knows how to get there. And so that is our new identity. Anytime you're doubting yourself, return yourself back to what I like to call home, which is your core identity, your new identity that you've decided you're going to be. Whether it's through affirming, declaring, scripting, doing breath work, tapping, there's a million ways to get back home. But get back home to that place of peace and then go from there. Start affirming from there. Start looking at the world through those new eyes of the new person, the new identity you've chosen. And eventually, when you keep replaying this over and over of who you are now, your 3D will catch up. You will start embodying that new state, and you will forever be shifted. You will shift and you will look at the world differently, and things will come a lot easier to you. If y'all have questions, you know what to do. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Bye.